Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, so if you saw the previous video, I told you that instead of doing the Yugioh play, you're gonna move over and do the PK link. So normally in the first combo, you do a Solde, Sork, and then you go Yugioh. But in the new one where it's just way better. Like, of course, like Yugioh, the draw 4, it's cool. But like, I think realistically, I guess more it just makes more sense. It's easier to do, and it actually gives you something, which is really cool. So you just move it over, and then you have Blazer with like Fog Blade and stuff. And it's the same combo, the same 2 cards that you need, right? So you just like all you need is just this and connector, right? Where are you, connector? There you are. This is all you need. Just these 2 cards, right? These 2 cards give you the board. And the other cards doesn't really matter. And the only times it affects your play is if you the more monsters you have, the better. So you can summon it to their field with Sork, and it gives you something to pop. Like, that's the only difference it would make of opening with multiple monsters. Where's the damn last one? Here it is. Alright, so I'll go ahead and show you guys your combo. A lot of you are posting a lot of builds of doing the like different Synchro decks. But one thing I noticed about all of those decks is there's no versatility within them. It's just doing one thing and one thing alone. And although that might work for a few rounds, like at a competitive level, it's gonna give out. Like, so I don't know, like I love Quasar, I love Blazer, I love all the dragons, but that one card alone won't do it. You need more things than just those guys. So being able to have other things along the way to get into it it's infinitely better. Like, not just have a certain card just because it's a stepping stone towards the Blazer or the Quasar. Like, if it has utility, that adds versatility, which is what you want. That's like, it's just hands down most of the time what you want to do. Okay, so let's do the combo. Okay, if you haven't seen it, I guess this will be the first time you've seen it. So just do this one. I mean, you can watch the other video too, but this is the main one. Okay, so you summon this, use effect, right? You summon your Dolphin. Alright. Thank you, Connor. Let me borrow the Dolphin. Freaking Mike. Freaking Mike's gonna he's getting me a super one. I like the super. I don't know. I just always like supers over ultras. I don't know. I just super is just like, yeah. If I can get something super, just really cool, right? And then this becomes your Isolde, right? Then your Isolde search anything, like any war that you're not gonna use. Like search I'll just search a Butter Spike. It's dark. Where's the one Daniel gave me? Here it is. Okay, Daniel, right? And then you use effect, sending your 4 equipped spells, 1, 2, 3, and then the Living Fossil 4, right? And then you send your where are you? Your lone Armageddon Knight. Just place it there. Oh, and then you use effect, sending your what's messaging me? Your Zephyros, right? And then I guess you got equipped it. I guess you don't have to equip it now. You could just, yeah. Well, no, you have to equip it now. You could to any warrior, right? By banishing this 2 to add it back to your hand. So this is equipped tonight, okay? And then Zephyros bounces this back to your hand. Special summons this right there, because that's where Summon Sork is going to be triggering. And then that's when you trigger your Doppel, right? Let's put Doppel here. Okay, and then these 2 will turn into Summon Sorceress. Right? And this is where if you have another monster, you can special them to their field and do a Yugioh play, which is really cool. And then you go ahead and use the effects, special them in a wing beast, which is steam the cloak, right? It's so good, dude. Gives you so many tokens as well. That's what I really like about it. And like you get so high if you wanted to, and it'll be treated as a tuner, so you can climb even more. Like it's really cool. You go for your XL, right? Like if you want to, you can leave him on field, and then send a jet synchron, right? So you, oh wait, no, hang on, this is not the right one. What am I doing? It's these two. So what you do is okay, let me just get you confused. Okay, so summon this, you get your steam token, and you get 2 doppel tokens, right? Okay, like as I was saying, if you want to play junk speeder, you can just make them 4, and then set it up and wait on their turn, and summon. I guess you can summon steam, the water synchro, the one that you synchro on your opponent's turn. Like summon on their turn, and then just synchro on their turn, because that's really cool too, right? And then you use effect, and you send your jet synchron, right? So it's reduced to a level 4, right? Because it's reduced once, and then you just synchro these two, and a doppel token into your librarian. Where are you? Librarian. There you are. Okay. And then right here, this is where you have to move over to open up more zones. Of course, you play as a Yugioh, you're gonna get 3 zones anyways. But still, you want to move it over because you've used this zone already, and it's gonna just stay there. So, like I said, you could play Cyber Yugioh, just do this, draw 4. But I feel like adding getting a certain negation is really cool. Like it's just really cool. So I think in this instance, depending on what your extra deck looks like, you either go like you can just tribute a token, special this back. Go down drags, right? Like you can go like this. Watch. Like let me just show you another sequence you can do, and then I'll continue. I'll finish off the sequence, right? So let's say you tribute token, right? And special that, and you synchro dong dragster, and then you get another token, right? And then you can just go these 3, and then make well, you'll draw a card for sure, right? You draw a card, and then you go for the PK link, right? These 2 because it's dark, and then set 2 fog blades. That's cool, right? You can even do that, or you can just wait for it and just not do that yet. So you have this here, right? So like, I think since the only time you can use it as a synchro summon, because you're not gonna use it for any other links other than the PK. So I think it's better to just get rid of this, right? And special summon it, so you get another, so it can replace itself and get another token, right? So you just go 1, 2, 3. Go for the PK link. So you could chain block. So 1, 2 gives you a token, right? And then you use effects. You send your boots. Well, you set this right. Send boots. And then you can banish boots. Add a PK trap. You can bring a Dean, right? I think realistically you just need 1 and 1 just for that. But I think you need at least another fog blade just to have a sense of security of negation. It just comes up like just negate anything, right? So this is your hand, right? And then you start drawing because of the librarian, right? So you use effect. You discard the blade. Where are you? Yeah, discard the blade. Special. And then you just synchro. Go into shaman, right? So 1, 2. This brings back doppel. Right, and then you draw another card. The Strudo, that's cool. Well, that's gonna give you the the whatchamacallit, the dragster that you need at the end, which is really cool. Well, I mean, either way, this is dragster either way, anyways, so that's really cool. Or it can become the last tuner that you need. And then you synchro these two. Go into your Crystron, and then you trigger double again. Double's just triggering so many times. It's just so cool. Hey, let's just put this here. Put this there. Right, and you draw another card. Wherever. Cool. And then these two, you want to try to empty the zones as much as you can. You don't want to get like have a token there. It's like, oh, it's not gonna do anything, right? Where the heck? Oh, here it is. Draw another card. Right? And then right here, since you didn't draw the level 1 tuner that you needed, which is what you need to finish off the sequence, it's still not bad. Like you could still like you can go. Watch. No, I guess you can still do it. Watch. So you target this, right? So special minute, it becomes a level 2, right? So it becomes level 2. So what you do is you synchro for level 3. This and a token. And you summon this guy. Okay? And this guy, so it'll trigger 1, 2, 3, right? And then you just bring back this one. And then that's your blazer, right? So that's the cool thing about it if you don't draw the level 1 tuner. So you draw 1, draw 2, right? On this, I guess this is your level 1 tuner. How can I get rid of this? And because I want to draw more of Librarian. Is there a way? I mean, I guess you can go. Nah, let's just do the blazer, and then I'll just finish off the combo. Then you get what I mean. It can go either way. Go for the blazer, right? And then you can go. I guess you can just go discard special, right? This is your hand. This is set. And then this could become Omega if you wanted to, or Dragster. Let's just go Omega, and then we'll do Dragster after. Yeah, we'll do Dragster after. Cool. Omega effect, right? And then we just go like Fullest Burial. Sending your, where are you, Bulb. And then you're gonna use a Malicious effect, right? Special summon. The only malicious is that 2 now, which is really funny. Okay. And then you mill. Oh, reborn. Damn. This and then this and this is 7. You go for Dong Dragster. Right? And then like I said, if you have another Fog Blade, just add another Fog Blade. So you've taken a card away. You have Spawn Trap negate anything, negate an effect, and like ideally another Fog Blade, and then like it's just so good, man. And the fact that like the thing about Omega as well is like you can recycle like a few things that might lead you up to a Trishula, because like that's like your follow-up play. Normally this is your follow-up play to finish off whatever they have left, because you need spot removal. You can't just like you still have Yazi, right? You still have this. These are like your main guys that finish off the game, I guess, because like if they struggle and they deplete their hand in trying to get over this board, then you just finish them off with this, and then hopefully that'll get the job done. But like I said, you need to have like stepping stones that you have utility within like the route that you're trying to get to. Otherwise, you're just gonna have like just have like stepping stones that just get to this, but nothing else that does anything. You know, does that make sense? And that's like what you don't want to do, competitively speaking, right? But yeah, that's pretty cool. And that's pretty much gonna be it, dude. I'll do another video where I just do test hands and like not just open the connector, because I think that's what you guys want to see as well. But like, yeah, like this guy is really cool. It just brings back the tuner that you need. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.